is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. And today, we are going to be checking out the ponds around my house. I believe I have 3 of them. So we're going to be checking those out. And real quick, just stay tuned till the end because this is going to be a good video. I'm telling you that right now. But another thing is I'd like to say thank you. I've gone up to like 84 subscribers right now. So thank you to all that subscribed. And yeah, stay tuned. It's going to be a good video. Well, guys, it looks like I'm going to have a little helper to show you guys the first pond. This is Frosty, our horse. And I tell you what, she loves being a brown horse. She will not stay white. She loves rolling. Hey, Frosty. Well, let's just get right down to the first pond, which is in her horse pasture. Alrighty, so I made it to the first pond. It is a little one, as you can see. Now, this pond is actually only filled up by like rainwater or when like snow melts, it gets filled up. So during the summer, this pond's actually drained, so we can't have any fish or anything like that, which sucks because this would be a cool little pond to put like bluegills or good eating fish in, but we can't. But this is the first pond, small one, and again, it doesn't stay with water, but it's cool to just adventure in, and we ice skate on this one. But let's go to pond number 2, which is the biggest pond and the best pond. Alrighty, so we've made it to the second pond. Got to be really careful because of the rain that we had, but it's safe. But here we go. So this is the second pond and the biggest pond here. So this is where we keep our shiner and sucker holding bins right here. And this is actually a bass pond. So of course it's my favorite pond because you can come out here in the summer and catch a bunch of bass. But there's a little beach right there. It ain't much, just a pile of sand. But over here, I don't want to get too close to it, but it's a tube, which is the outflow to this pond. Right there, that's the outflow. And the outflow goes underneath this hill and to a swamp on the other side. But there it is, the outflow. Now let's go to that other side of the pond where the inflow is. So while we're walking over there, this is a water spring. So this one really never dries out. It mostly stays the same depth of water, or whatever you want to say. It normally stays the same, but on dry summers it gets a little bit lower, but not by much. So that's why we can have bass in here. Alrighty, so we made it to the other side of the pond, which is the inflow. As you can see, there's a little bit of water, but most of the water, as you can see, that's all water. But most of the water that makes up the pond is just spring water. But it's flowing a little bit, especially up here, as you can see. I love the sound of rushing water. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's flowing pretty good. Comment down below if you guys want me to take my life straw, which is like a little straw that has a filter in it, and then I could drink out of this little stream. Comment down below if you want to see me drink out of this stream with the life straw, because that would be pretty neat. But now I think it's time to go to the third and final pond. Alrighty, folks, so we're almost to the third and final pond, but I just wanted to show you this. This is a little river. It's like not deep, but this is a little river that connects to the big pond, which is just down there. But I just wanted to show you because it's pretty neat. And again, sometimes this has no water during the winter. I mean, during the summer, it doesn't have water sometimes. But it comes into this little junction, this little pond, which is not the third pond, But the third pond's up there, which the third pond makes this river, and this river goes into that pond. So it's a pretty neat little cycle. Alrighty, so we made it to the third and final pond. This is definitely the smallest of the ponds. It's just a little bit smaller than the other one, the first one I showed you. But I don't know, this might be my favorite. I like the scenery, you know. This is a good place that if you just want to come sit out here in the nature and in wild, it's such a cool place because you're kind of surrounded. I don't know if you can hear the birds chirping, but they are going crazy. There's a cardinal just flew in there. But it's just so neat. I love this pond. I actually think I've put one little bass in here. And I believe this pond always has water in it, but it's not too deep. But I love this rock bank here. To me, it's really neat. I don't know if you guys can hear the birds. I hope you can, but they're going crazy. But I just love this pond. It's one of my favorites, but I do like the bass pond the most because, you know, I can just go out to the bass pond, catch a fish during the summer. The bass don't really bite during the winter for me. I have not found that the greatest, but this is kind of neat. I can just walk right down in here. I've actually found so many treasures in here before, like an old horseshoe, but this is pretty neat. But I think we're gonna go back out to that little pond. Well, we've made it back to this other pond, and I think this is where I'm gonna end the video, but I'm just gonna say thank you if you made it this far. This was a pretty good video. I've been on the grind to post every other day. So I've just been figuring out some cool outdoor activities to put on the channel here. But thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss another video. Other than that, I think that's about it. See ya!